Have you heard of real music before? None of that fake stuff on the radio. Real music. Random Encounters is a YouTube channel that specializes in creating musicals about video games. This YouTube channel is the only music I listened to for a good 3 to 4 years, which explains a lot now that I think about it. Anyways, the cast and crew consists of AJ, Gwen, and Nate. AJ is the main brains behind everything. He creates the music and is in most of the music videos. Gwen is his wife and makes most of the costumes for the videos. Nate works behind the scenes and as an actor. They all live together, creating art. It all started with a Pikachu song in 2011 called Sing-a-Choo, which if you listen to their more recent musicals, this is really rough. Speaking of recent musicals, okay, this one came out 7 years ago. I want you to imagine an 8-year-old boy sitting on their bedroom floor playing with Legos, imagining the minifigures were Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. Listening to this.
Agreed to my game and you lost!
That is how I remember listening to Random Encounters. I can't remember how I came across them, I just remember always having them in my life. Which is a little weird considering that I can remember their music videos. I said their music earlier. I made a joke about this being art, but I don't think I'm wrong. This is truly what art is. The definition of art is the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination. And Random Encounters checks all of those boxes. Random Encounters has been creating for nearly 15 years and hasn't stopped once. If this isn't passionate art, then I don't know what is. Back to the music videos. Kindergarten the Musical is the best thing ever. Slam this right next to the Sistine Chapel. It deserves the same amount of recognition. Kindergarten stars AJ, 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 and maybe AJ. I can't really tell with the wig, you know? AJ plays every character in both this and Kindergarten 2 the Musical. Something else that really gets me laughing is that he filmed this in an actual school. He had to ask the school to film a music video about a school that kills students, while also having to explain that he's going to be playing every character, including the really busty teacher. He also created the absolute banger of an instrumental. Another musical that I really enjoy is the Doki Doki Literature Club one called Just Monica. Just Monica, I believe, was filmed in a hotel. Which is really crazy to me because it's probably just my social anxiety talking, but imagine just being someone walking past the hotel room and just seeing the 4 girls cosplaying as the Doki Doki characters with and the loudspeaker playing the music. Ugh. A funny little fact that I know about it is that in the behind the scenes video, they order a pizza to eat and you can see all 4 of them walk down and grab it with AJ behind them with the camera. And if I was that pizza delivery guy, I would have gotten out of there as soon as I got my money. I don't know why, but it's just kind of cringe. It reminds me of a millennial TikTok, so just basically cringe. I think this song did start out my little obsession that I have with Doki Doki Literature Club. Because I remember listening and watching the music video and becoming just really entranced by the story and the lore and trying to figure it out through the music video. Then when I actually watched gameplay and played it for myself, I started watching mods and I started creating my own mods, which caused me to create this YouTube channel. Which, you heard it here first. Random Encounters caused me to make my YouTube channel.
Hello, neighbor.
The Hello Neighbor musical is so good, you just don't understand. The mixture of Peter and AJ's vocals with the joyful, happy instrumental, while still painting the story of a home invader trying to break into a psychopath's basement, is just so perfectly crafted together that it just gives me chills. The little part, the chorus, where the neighbor is sleeping and then wakes up, it's so good. I'm gonna play a clip right now. I can't help but just feel like all giddy on the inside. It's so good. Chazington, one of my greatest inspirations for this video, is 100% right about this song. It is just perfect.
Tattletale, that's me.
Tattletale is a game about a child who opens their Christmas gift early and then has to suffer the consequences of the gift's murderous mother coming after them. So tell me why this song is so good. I actually don't understand why it's so good. It stays faithful to the game by needing to feed, brush, and charge the Tattletale, while also having to deal with the stress and fear of always being watched by Mama. That's all I have to say about the Tattletale musical. I would say more, but I genuinely don't know why I like the song. So like, sorry if you're expecting more, but I don't know what else to say. I just like the song. I couldn't think of a transition, so we're gonna go with reliable here, okay? Just stick with it.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
For some reason, Markiplier was in a whole bunch of their early projects, like Resident Enos, My Date with Captain Falcon, and FNAF the Musical. FNAF the Musical will probably get its own video at some point, but for now a little section will do.
AJ! I'm AJ.
FNAF the Musical stars Markiplier, Nate Wants to Battle, and, surprisingly, AJ. Most of the songs are amazing as usual, but the sets and visual effects are really good compared to other musicals. They decided to use sock puppets for the animatronics, but like, looking back, I can't imagine them as anything else besides the puppets. Mark plays the night guard who actually shows up to the pizzeria with guns at night 2 to kill the animatronics. He gets arrested for killing the janitor, but he escapes through a well-thought-out plan.
We forgot to lock the perp in again.
Oh, the chief's gonna have our badges for this one.
I won't tell if you don't.
But according to a lot of people, Night 4 is the best night.
Wind my claws in making pirates.
That high note is so good for Markiplier. Like, it's Markiplier, you wouldn't expect him to hit such a high note. Anyways, Night 4 is just like Mark's fending off the animatronics. Like Freddy 5 guys. Fuck! And Nate distracts Springtrap or something. I don't know. Speaking of Nate Wants to Battle, he has been in other musicals like the Yandere Simulator one, which I'll touch base on later, and the Cuphead musical. Cuphead the musical has definitely not aged well. Well, I mean, it wasn't really good then, but like, it's still kind of sad. But the cast, don't even get me started on the cast. The cast is actually stacked. It stars Markiplier, Nate Wants to Battle, AJ, Random Encounters Nate, Jacksepticeye, and Matt Pat, who actually sounds really good in the musical, and it is such a shame that the music video turned out bad. On April 3rd, 2020, they released Cuphead the Musical, reanimated, because of all the hate comments about the visuals. Which is a little sad when you think about how they made a reading my comments video. It's just really sad to watch AJ and Nate's faces fall as I watched that video, knowing all the time and hard work they put into that music video was wasted. And as a ginormous Random Encounters fan since I was like 8, it just like really breaks my heart, you know? Anyways, where was I before I derailed this video with Markiplier?
Yandere Dev, YouTuber and developer.
And pedophile. Yandere.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's kind of just my turn to speak now in this video. So, Yandere Simulator is a game about a teenage girl who would do anything for the love of her life. And the musical is about the same. Starring my favorite Tattletale girl, she plays, I don't know how to say that, Ayano, and kills a whole bunch of her classmates for Senpai, all while being a massive creep. Nate Wants to Battle plays Senpai, and Gwen makes her first ever appearance as... Is that a Infochan? Another fun little fact is that this is when Gwen and AJ met her for the first time. This knowledge is just in my mind, I don't remember where I learned this. You just need to believe me.
Okay, I just want to thank Zayne for recording that, which was really nice of him, wasn't it? I totally didn't message him at 1:30 in the morning and be like, hey, can you record this for me? Anyways, I can't talk about Yandere Simulator without addressing the elephant in the room. Yandere Dev is a weirdo. Yandere Dev messaged minors, which, you know, isn't good. And then he was a big fan of Zero Suit Samus, which, I mean, it's not normal. I mean, okay, she was made to be like that, but, and then he made one of his own characters, who again, high school girl. I think her name was My Waifu. I think he had a body pillow. No, he had a sex doll that he like turned into a character in the game. And then he's like, oh, it's not my fault that the game is taking 15 years to make. That's your guys' fault. No, it's not. How is it our fault, Yandere Dev? Huh? Oh, it's not my fault that that I'm a weirdo. It's your guys. You're the trolls. He's turning into Christine Weston Chandler. Yandere Dev is Christine Weston Chandler. Change my mind. Okay, maybe he didn't make like. Okay, maybe he didn't like. I don't know. There's the cum chalice. Sorry, I got off topic. Dude, he's just weird. Yandere Dev is just weird, and it's like the third time I've covered a weird creator that has like made his way into media that I enjoy. So, yeah, that's something. No hate to Random Encounters, AJ, Gwen, Nate, Peter, Miss Bird. Sorry, I actually did not say her name until now. Miss Bird is the person that plays the Tattletale Girl, Ayano. She was in Honey Pop. She is my favorite actress. I feel like she got like completely scrubbed from Random Encounters. Like her name is gone from everywhere besides the wiki. But I love her, and I don't know why she left Random Encounters, or like why she stopped working with them, because she's her own person. But that's okay. I don't mind. Miss Bird, if you're willing to share your story with me, I would love it. Please. 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 Okay, so I just did a little bit of digging, and this is coming from Peter himself, who left Random Encounters. It's a quote, actually. I'll probably like put it on screen as well. Hi, Necro here. Yeah, we left because we felt abused in various ways there, and we're doing our best, lol. Sparrow's about to start making content again as of tomorrow, now that we've moved yet again. I'm doing various sound design, editing, and coding gigs, and looking for stable employment. Our cats Gotham and Toro are well. Theodore is probably dead somewhere. He got out and never came back, lol. We've had issues getting motivated to create anything, between trying to recover from RE and of course the state of the world these last few years. Look her up on Spotify or Bandcamp though. She's been making music. Smile. That is from Peter himself. He was part of Random Encounters. He was a huge part of Random Encounters in the start. Like, genuinely. He's been in like dozens of musicals. Dozens and dozens of musicals. Personally, the only one I can think of right now is Slenderman the musical. He's the vocalist, I believe. There's another comment here saying, so from what I understand, at one point Sparrow, Rain, and Peter, who are married now, left Random Encounters and want nothing to do with them. After some kind of falling out relating to both business and personal issues, mostly with AJ. She and him posted a long video about it on their channel, but it's since been deleted along with many other old videos. So clearly the falling out is the quote-unquote abuse from Random Encounters, and it's looking okay for Miss Bird, or Sparrow Rain, as I'll probably be calling her for the rest of the section. So Sparrow Rain, her last post was 5 days ago, a deep dive into the notebook. It has 129 views. She has 26.7k subscribers on her channel, Sparrow Rain, and I believe that it is all her. There is no mention of Random Encounters in any of these videos. I believe that it is all her talent which made her gain this audience, which is really nice. I'm really kind of proud. It's Miss Bird. I love Miss Bird. She's a great actress. She's a great singer. I just wish things worked out better for her. I am quite happy that she left Random Encounters after receiving abuse, but I don't know. While writing the script, I keep listening to their songs and keep rediscovering and discovering such great songs from my childhood, like the Me-Side musical, Cooking Mama, 60 Seconds, Untitled Goose Game, Sally Face, Ground Zero, Bendy and the Ink Machine the musical, Dandy's World. What the heck is Dandy's World? I need to stop. I have to stop. I have to come clean. I have to come clean to you guys. I'm sorry. If you pause at 11 seconds on the Building Mr. Stripes and Miss Bo video, where Gwen makes costumes for their Mr. Hobbs musical, a familiar name and profile picture appears. Mine. I was in a Random Encounters video 4 years ago, 3 days before my first ever post on this account. Random Encounters is the reason I posted. I thought that maybe someone would see my name and come to my channel, so I cranked out a Doki Doki Literature Club mod that took me 3 hours to make. Random Encounters is the reason I made this YouTube channel. They're the reason I first posted. They're the reason you're watching this video right now. Random Encounters is me, and I am Random Encounters. Thank you for watching. Bazinga! I want to shout out the month of February. That's when I started writing this. I'm hoping this releases August 13th. If it doesn't, you can kill me. Yeah, you. Here's my address. Sorry for not posting in forever, which I know I just posted like 2 videos, but like, I want to post more. And I'm sorry that like they both kind of sucked, but usually I don't understand what I don't know what happened this summer, but usually I like post more like TikToks, YouTube during the summer. I don't know why I didn't. Anywho, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment, subscribe, like, maybe subscribe, and don't die. Also, shout out to Zayne for doing the voiceover during the Yandere Simulator part. Thanks. Sorry for texting you at 1:30 in the morning. Alright, bye-bye. Don't die. Sorry, after editing all of this, I realized that, like, this is just me talking about Random Encounters. I don't actually, like, talk about the music videos or the music. I just talk about just facts I know about Random Encounters. Sorry about that. This is going to be part 2 of Theo talking about his special interests. Thanks for watching. Bye.